we are now on the other side of page 44. We are still talking about surface area. We are still talking about the surface area of prisms, but now we're talking about the surface area of triangular prisms instead of square or rectangular prisms, which is what we did yesterday. These are very similar. You will have to deal with triangles, so you need to remember that I'm going to make a remember this box. The area of a triangle is calculated by doing either 1/2 times the base times the height, or some people like to think of it as base times height divided by 2. Either one of those will get you the area of a triangle. Also remember, you shouldn't have to, the bases will make this easy, but remember that the height of a triangle has to be at a 90-degree angle to the base. Just keep that in mind. Okay, we have the same deal as last time, that we are finding basically all the area that's paintable on a figure. And this one, apparently no one's ever opened it. There we go. And just like before, we start with the idea of a net. A net being, we have unfolded, it's a 2-dimensional representation of what could fold up to be a 3-dimensional figure. Remember that this is a triangular prism because it has 2 bases and both of them are triangles, hence triangular prism. So again, like last time, level 1 is being able to look at a net that's been cut out for you on grid paper, or drawn out for you, and figure out the surface area. So this is, we have 4 squares here by 4. These are 3 each. So this is 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, we can start to figure out the area of each individual piece. So this one is a 5 by 4, 20 squares. 4 by 4, 16 squares. 3 by 4, 12 squares. Triangular prisms are less likely to have sort of matching sets. So it's good to have an order that you do these in also. Like I'm going to do all the middle ones first and then the sides. So then in terms of the sides, I need to do 1/2 times the base of 4 times the height of 3. So I know that 1/2 times 4 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So this has an area of 6, and this one also has an area of 6. I add these together, I have 12. Well, here, I know that 6 and 6 is 12, so I have 12 and 12 is 24. I have 24 plus 16, I know makes a nice easy 40, and 40 plus 20 is 60. So the surface area of this figure from this neck is 60 square units, or 60 units squared. So then we have the same level 2 that we did last time, which is they're going to draw us the 3-dimensional figure, but then they're going to show us what the net would look like. So we start with something like this. It has a long and short triangle on the one side, and then a rectangular side over here. And I see this line is parallel here. Kind of looks like a block of cheese. Okay, and then there is a line that I can't see that would go right across there. Now, you might be going like, whew, wow, that looks tough. This is, we have 8 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. And this up here is 13 centimeters. So we have to be careful on these, that these, the lines that are the hypotenuse of the triangle, the diagonal ones, are never ever going to be the same length as the lines right here that are long. Okay, so they are going to unfold it for us, and we end up with, so right, what I'm drawing first is the bottom. And the very bottom is going to be 8 centimeters by 12 centimeters long. And then I'm going to draw this middle section right here, the kind of the back side of it, which is still 8 centimeters, but it's 5 centimeters long over here. And then I'm going to draw the top part of it, which is still the 8 centimeters wide, but it's going to be 13 centimeters long, because it's this side right here flipping down. Okay, then I've got the wings that I could put off either side, but I'm going to put them off of this, the bottom part that I drew first. So the little triangular wings are on either side here. And again, level 2, the book would give this to you, but I'm trying to walk you through how I see it as a, so you can kind of pick up on the clues I'm using. Okay, so we know that they are 12 and they are 5 tall. All right, surface area bonanza time. So rectangles should be pretty straightforward. 13 times 8 is 104. 5 times 8 is 40. 12 times 8 is 96. Here I got to remember to do 1/2 of 12 times 5. I know that 12 times 5 is 60. 1/2 times 60 is 30. So I have 30 and 30. Then last step, don't forget to add them all up. Well, I know that 96 and 104 nicely combine to be 200 even. Then I can do 40 plus 30 is 60 or 70. 70 plus 30 is 100. 200 plus 100 is 300 centimeters squared. All right, level 3 then, they're just giving me the 3-dimensional figure. I can't see the net unless I draw it. So we're going to have a little tent here. And this is where it's going to be important to remember that the height of a triangle is always perpendicular to the base. So we have 16 meters and 10 meters. I'm hard to see, sorry. Okay. All right, so we have, it's 16 meters long, which means this side back here is also 16 meters long. The sides are 9 meters deep. The height of the triangle, maybe I should do that in a different color, blue, is 6 meters. And I think we need to know the side length here. So the top of the tent to the ground is 10 meters. Okay, so here now I have to imagine what it's like if I have to get the surface area of the whole thing. So I'm going to start with the bottom because I just think that's an easier place to start. It's a square. So I have, the bottom is 16 by 9. It's this, the bottom is 16 by 9. 16 times 9 is 144 meters squared. Okay? If I go to the front and the back of the tent, those are both going to be the same dimensions, the same formula for area. So here I have a triangle and a triangle back here. And I know the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 of the base, which is 16, times the height, which is 6. Well, I know that 1/2 of 16 is 8. 8 times 6 is 48 meters squared. And we said the back would be the same thing because they're the same shape. And usually the triangles are the same. The triangle flapper doodle daddles are usually the same area. Okay, so now I have the sides of the tent. So this side is a square, or a rectangle, I should say, sorry. It is 9 meters by 10 meters, which is 90 meters squared. And the other side is the same dimensions. So it is 9 meters by 10 by 9 by 10. So we get another 90 meters squared. And again, my job now is to add these up. Now this is starting to get a little tricky. So I'm going to make a 3-step addition problem. I know that 48 plus 48 is 96, and 90 plus 90 is 180. But I don't want to do any more than that in my head because I'm pretty sure I'll lose it. 1 and 9 makes 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus 8 is 22, which is 4. So this is a total of 420 meters squared in terms of surface area. And don't forget that area is always expressed in square units.